Welcome back, everybody, to the Freedom from Addiction channel. I'm Coach Malik, author of Overcoming Addiction Through Grace and founder of Amazing Grace Recovery. Today's topic is how one addiction can switch to another if you're not careful. I'm here in Cabo, Mexico with my wife, and this is our timeshare. We have a timeshare here. We come every other year, and we've been to Cabo several times. And what I see is when I'm going on vacation, or even at home for that matter, is that my addictions try to switch from one to another thing. So, an example for me right now is food. So I want to be transparent with everyone on here that just because I have 4 years of no alcohol and no drugs, almost 4 years no gambling, and over 2 years of not smoking cigarettes, that doesn't mean that my addictive personality is not always trying to creep out. So for me, it comes in the form of food right now. So we're here, we have all inclusive, and even at home, I find it very hard to be disciplined because, and if you're anything like me, you can relate to this, that you're saying, why can't I do this? You know, I gave up this, I gave up that. So some of the things you can do to not allow your addiction to shift is to take the same principles that you use for one addiction and bring those same principles, work ethic, faith, into overcoming another addiction. So one of the things I'm trying to do now is intermittent fasting. So if you have made a decision and turned away from alcohol, and you're now wanting to stop smoking cigarettes, I challenge you to think about all of the things that you did to stop your alcohol, because the principles apply to all addictions. So for instance, what you can do, what I did was I went to meetings. I found my support group and joined my new family. I created new healthy habits and daily routines. I prayed. I sought God in this. These are the strategies that I use to overcome my addiction to alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, and gambling. So now I have to take those same principles to my food addiction. And that's the same thing I encourage you to do. So if you're in a place right now where you're having trouble, where you're having the reoccurring thoughts of wanting to do this thing that you know that it's another addiction, then I encourage you to reach out to me so we can put a plan together, so we can go through the steps, replay everything that you did to overcome those other addictions, and now focus on this one. Because honestly, if you're the best thing to do is to do one at a time. Now, I know some people will say, no, I want to go cold turkey with everything. And if you're one of those people that can do it, that's great. But if you're anything like me, I had to do it in cycles. That's why I have a different date that I stopped using drugs and alcohol. That's a different date from the date that I stopped gambling. And the date that I stopped gambling is a different date from the date that I stopped smoking cigarettes. So, and what I did was focused on the one thing that was most detrimental, that was hurting me the most, which was alcohol and drugs, and then it was gambling. So I encourage you to take it easy on yourself. Do one thing at a time. And I know you're probably thinking like, wow, I can't do anything. And what happens is that thought begins to be overwhelming. So now, instead of stopping all of the things or stopping one thing because your mind is saying, I can't do this, now you end up going full-fledged back into all of them and doing all of them. And I've seen this happen over and over again. So I encourage you to get some momentum, get some confidence in taking care of the one thing that's causing you the most damage right now, and then start focusing on the other things. Because if you're like me, it was multiple addictions. And like I say, I do believe that there's such thing as an addictive personality. And I believe that I have that trait. But that doesn't mean that you can't overcome it. That doesn't mean that you have to give into it and stay stuck in that place. So if anything that I'm saying resonates with you, reach out to me. Let's put together a strategy for you. I'm here to help, just like I help so many other of my clients and peers to get through this phase, to show you that I have a step-by-step strategy that can help with this. And it's a form of accountability. And that's why I'm coming on here too, because I want you to hold me accountable for my food addiction. Because I've overcome my alcohol and drug and gambling and cigarette addiction, it does not mean that I'm not prone to other addictions. So I wanted to be transparent, because here I am asking you to be transparent about your struggle. So to build the rapport and the trust, I want to be transparent about mine too. So if you're feeling this way, if you're going through this right now, where you find yourself getting some clean time in whatever it is, and then the next thing you know, you find yourself back doing that thing and other things because you're trying to replace it, the addiction, with something else that's not good for you, then reach out to me. And I understand this is a touchy topic, being addicted or having problems with something or abusing alcohol or drugs. I understand that. So I say, if you want the privacy, everything that you reach out to me is confidential. But if you want the privacy, then reach out to me on DM. No one has to know that you reached out to me. But the one thing is, I would say, is don't suffer in silence, because I have a proven method and a step-by-step strategy that I help so many people overcome their addiction and live the life that they were purposed to live by God. So if that's you, and reach out to me. And if you feel open about it, you could put right in the comment section that you want to reach out to me, and I could put the link. I'll have the link in the comment section to schedule your free, no cost, no obligation coaching strategy call. I look forward to hearing from you. God bless.